So we're going to do the lower trunk rotation to work the rotators in the back and make twist rod. And then we'll also make sure it's stabilized. It should feel a lot looser in the back. And we're just activating the muscles, some collector stuff to make sure it's muscle intake.
My name's Joe Caroccio, and I am a doctor of physical therapy. I got into physical therapy because I played a lot of sports as a kid, and I got my head cut open when I jumped up to head a ball. A guy headed my head, and the athletic trainer put some steri strips on me, and I went to the hospital, and the doctor said, "You don't need stitches now because whatever the athletic trainer did, he helped you from having to get stitches." So I was like, wow. He's like, "You should go back and thank him." So I went back and asked him, I said, "What do you do?" And he says, "I'm starting to be a physical therapist and athletic trainer." And so it kind of got me interested because I knew I loved sports and was always around a lot of athletes, and I figured athletes would be getting hurt. So it gave me a reason to start a career I would like. Went to school and started doing my prerequisites for like sports medicine and physical therapy, and that's what got me along the track and that I loved, and I decided to continue with that. So I got a degree in athletic training. I also got a bachelor's in psychology that helps me work with people and communicate with them. And then I went back and I got my master's degree in physical therapy, and I decided to go back and get my doctorate degree for physical therapy, but I specialized in the sports medicine side. And we work with doctors of osteopath. They do their sports medicine fellowship with us because we have a lot of professional teams that we work with, and they do their fellowship with us, and then they're able to work with some of the professional players or teams that we treat. Well, first practice was in 2002, October 2002. First practice was in Miami, Florida. And then in 2005 and 2006, we opened up 2 more clinics in Davie, Florida, and Pembroke Pines, Florida. In our facility in Davie, we had a 17,000 square foot facility where we worked with a lot of the guys that went to the NFL Combine. So every year I would evaluate the guys going to the Combine, and we had a pretty thorough evaluation process, and we did some video analysis and looked at their biomechanics on their entire movement patterns from lower extremity to upper extremity, whether they were a quarterback or a receiver or running back, and just looking at their techniques. And then we put it on paper and looked at what their strengths and weaknesses were. And then we would speak to the athletic trainers or the coaches and the teams for the NFL and give them some insight about like what this player could do. We've been coming to Knoxville for probably about the last 10 or 15 years, and we moved up here and bought a house and bought some property, and we're renting a house in the beginning, and I was going back and forth, and I saw a need up here too because a lot of the clinics up here that I see, there wasn't anybody really specializing in the sports medicine aspect, and then also working out in CrossFit. A lot of my colleagues and friends were CrossFitters, and we do a lot with those athletes too. But it kind of matched. We worked with a lot of professional athletes, college athletes, and high school athletes, and then seeing the CrossFitters, which were also high-level athletes. It was good to help them try to fine-tune some of their techniques and mechanics to help them perform better and be able to compete better. So we decided to open up here November of 2024, and so it's been good so far. We got a good mix of athletes and some other people that just have their weekend warrior pains from trying to compete on the weekend, and we treat from pediatrics to geriatrics. So I say showing the passion to the patient, but also letting them understand that you understand what they're going through, whether it be pain, whether it be that they're not able to play or perform at a high level because of their injury. The psychological aspect is so important, and I've learned over the years of communicating with patients and athletes that the psychological component is good because they might be strong physically, but this injury or their surgery or something that had occurred has set them back some, and it kind of plays games with them where they feel like I'm not as competitive anymore, I won't be able to get back. So you can work with them mostly psychologically. That helps them return to play and feel a little bit better about themselves, that they will get back to being on the field. That's been probably the biggest, I guess, benefit that I've learned over the years in helping athletes. I think one of the most common things is, everybody wants that quick fix. Whether it's just a little like adjustment or a shot or an injection or some kind of application of treatment, whether it be ice or heat or stim. But the most important thing that I always tell people, like, they could have issues in their elbow and not realize that it's coming from their shoulder. So I've always said, let me take a look at what's going on in your body and see what's going on in your mechanics. And that helps us hone in on what's going on with the injury. And it allows them to heal a lot faster, recover a lot faster.